Alright, hello students. So today we are going to continue Unit 5, Transport System, under subtopic How Streetwise Are You? So the materials that I'm going to cover today can be found in your Global English course book, page 44. Okay, so there are two parts of this lesson. First part we will do listening, and second part we will do grammar. So the grammar that we are looking at today is wish, that, plus past tense. I'll explain more later on. So now I have two questions for you. Number one, have you ever noticed the road signs when you're on your way to school? And what do you think the road signs are for? Right, after this, before we go into our listening task, let's look at some road signs that you might see before. Okay, what do you think this is? It's a triangle road sign with an exclamation mark. So this road sign means that you must be careful. Means as maybe there's an accident in front, or the road is very prone for cars to have accident. So this sign is put up to remind the drivers to always be careful. Alright, second one, let's look at this sign. So we have car, and these are actually rocks falling from, and we can say probably it's a mountain or a hill. Okay, so this sign is to warn the drivers that rocks may fall onto the road, so they have to be really cautious when they drive through this road. Next one. What is this? This is an animal, right? What do you think it is? Yes, it is a camel. So what does this sign means? Camels may be crossing the road. So maybe in Malaysia you won't see camels crossing the road. But then this can be found in other countries. Let me show you how it looks like in Malaysia. So in Malaysia we have this. What is this sign? It is elephant. So maybe elephant is crossing here. This is tapir, a black and white protected animal. So these two are from Malaysia. These are live from Malaysia. Huh? Yeah, and this one is kangaroo. So it means that kangaroo are crossing this road. So the drivers have to be really careful. Okay, now let's move on to our listening task. So when doing listening, you don't have to really understand the whole thing. But please make sure that the first time you read, that you listen to it, get a general idea of the conversation. And then the second time when the audio is being played, then you focus on the listening task. Alright, so the audio that we're going to do is about a head teacher or a principal and the students on the student school council having a discussion. So I'm going to play this audio twice, and please answer the questions that follows. So these are the questions. So the questions, you can get it from Global English textbook, page 44, under exercise 8. Please copy the question and write down the answers to your question in your short exercise book. Okay, I repeat, please copy these 5 questions and write down the answers in your short exercise book. Okay, you can pause the recording if needed. This is the audio.
Track 12. I know some of you and your parents are worried about road safety near the school. It seems there are 3 main problems. The first concerns those of you who come to school by car. When your parents drop you off, they have to stop on Garden Road. This means there is congestion near the school gate. In other words, there are too many cars there. And there are traffic jams on the main road too. The same is true when your parents come to pick you up in the afternoon. Yes, Jasmine? There are too many cars near the school. I'd like to cycle to school, but it's dangerous. Good point. Thank you, Jasmine. That is the second problem, cycling to school. There's a cycle path on the main road, but there are no cycle paths on Garden Road. And there are parked cars on Garden Road. That's dangerous for cyclists. Thank you. And the third problem is that not many students come by bus. That's because there isn't a bus stop near the school. The nearest bus stop is outside the post office, and that's a 10-minute walk away. So, now we have to talk about solutions. What can be done? I've got a plan.
Okay, so I hope you get all the general idea of this conversation, of this audio. Yes, the head teacher is discussing with the school council, the students, about the road safety in school. So, now, these are the questions that you need to answer. Okay, right. So, I'm going to play the audio one more time. This time, instead of listening for a general idea, I'd like you to listen for answers for these questions. So, very specific key point that you're looking for. I'm going to play the audio again one more time.
Track 12. I know some of you and your parents are worried about road safety near the school. It seems there are three main problems. The first concerns those of you who come to school by car. When your parents drop you off, they have to stop on Garden Road. This means there is congestion near the school gate. In other words, there are too many cars there. And there are traffic jams on the main road too. The same is true when your parents come to pick you up in the afternoon. Yes, Jasmine? There are too many cars near the school. I'd like to cycle to school, but it's dangerous. Good point. Thank you, Jasmine. That is the second problem, cycling to school. There's a cycle path on the main road, but there are no cycle paths on Garden Road. And there are parked cars on Garden Road. That's dangerous for cyclists. Thank you. And the third problem is that not many students come by bus. That's because there isn't a bus stop near the school. The nearest bus stop is outside the post office, and that's a 10-minute walk away. So, now we have to talk about solutions. What can be done?
Okay, so I hope you get all the information that you need. Again, please answer the questions and write down the answers in your exercise book. Okay, you can pause the recording if you need to. Second part of the lesson. Now I want to move on to this part. So this is a simple grammar lesson, which is we are going to look at wish, that plus past tense. So just now we listened to the recording where the school council has they have told the principal about everything that they wish they want. So now let's look at how they put it into sentence. Okay, this note is taken from your Global English Workbook, page 115, if you would like to refer to it. Okay, so now let's read. The word I wish, we use I wish to talk about number one, something that you really like to happen. Okay, for example, I wish I lived in a park. So after the word I wish, you have to use the verb in past tense. So in this sentence, I wish I lived. L-I-V-E-D is the past tense of live. Okay, so that is how you put the sentence. And the second purpose is when you talk about something that is unlikely or impossible. Okay, something that you wish can happen. I wish I could fly. I wish I could. Could is the past tense of can. Okay, Now, let's see here. Remember to use the past tense after wish, like I said just now. Alright, I wish I lived, L-I-V-E-D, not L-I-V-E. Live is a present tense. I wish I could fly, not I wish I can fly. The word can is in present tense. You can also use the word that after I wish. Okay, for example, I wish that I lived near a park. Okay, I wish that I could fly. Alright, so the next point to note is that you don't use I wish for wishes that are possible. So we use it for wishes that are impossible. Okay, use hope instead if you think that the wish is possible. Alright, for example, I hope I do well in my exam, not I wish I did well in my exam, because doing well in your exam is actually something that is possible. I hope you have a nice holiday, not I wish you have a nice holiday, because having a nice holiday is actually something that is likely to happen and it is possible. Alright, let's move on. So, based on the audio that we listened just now, so here are some of the things that the student council wrote. For example, so number one, I wish we had a cycle shelter for our bikes. We had, past tense. Okay. Second one, I wish I could cycle to school. I could, in past tense. I wish there were, also in past tense, proper cycle path. Next one, I hate waiting for the bus in the rain. I wish there was, is also in past tense. Okay, now let's see the next one. I wish I didn't have to walk to school. I didn't. Okay, also in past tense. I wish I could come to school by helicopter. But yeah, could. We use it in past tense. Wish plus past tense. Alright, I hope that is clear. Next one. Okay, so for your grammar task, I'd like you to complete exercise 1, 2, and 3 in page 30 and 31 in your Global English workbook. So as usual, those without the workbook, please refer to the attachment in Google Classroom and complete the exercises in your short exercise books. Okay, so remember, this is your grammar task, page 30 and 31 in your Global English workbook. And remember also the your listening task, you can pause the video and go back to the audio that I posted just now, yeah? So these are the 5 questions that you have to copy and answer in your short exercise book. Okay, that is all for today.